Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the featured contracts. And today's contract, Cold-Blooded 47, set in Paris. So today's briefing, Dahlia has just given us this contract because someone has infiltrated this fashion show and will tell the intelligence department of France about the auction. You need to act quickly to stop it. Good luck, 47. And today's contract has been brought to us courtesy of Pagan. So today we have 4 targets available to us. 1 must be killed whilst wearing a bodyguard's disguise in an accident. 1 must be killed with a thrown weapon, and the other 2 must be killed any way we wish, but 1 must be in our suit. So for this I've decided to bring with me the Tanto stashed up in the basement stairwell, our silenced pistol, some coins, and our electrocution phone. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is we are going to go for the bodyguard target first, who is up on the 3rd floor. So we are going to make our way into the palace, and we are going to collect ourselves the invitation to the Iago auction. So past the stairs on the right, through the doors around to our right, through the doors around to our right, and into the first bathroom cubicle here on our left, where we will find our invitation. So we're going to take that and we're going to exit out the back of the palace, out into the outside bar area, and around to our left, and along the path we will find another entrance into the building, this time guarded by 2 bodyguards, and we have to show them our invitation.
Do you have an invitation, sir?
I believe this is what you're looking for.
Alright, good job, sir. Thank you.
So we're past our first test. We are going to have to show our invitation again.
Sir, can I see your invitation?
What, this invitation? This one right here?
Thank you. Have a good one, sir.
So with that taken care of, we're going to make our way up to the 1st floor, and we're going to make our way into the large dining room area, and we're going to take out our silenced pistol and drop it right in the corner of the room here, because we are about to get frisked by our 3rd checkpoint.
Excuse me, I have to search you. Are you carrying anything that could be seen as a potential danger? No?
Yes, a sharp wit and a vicious mind.
You're good to go, sir. Thank you for your patience.
So we're going to make our way up the stairs once we're past the frisk, through the door on our left, into the attic, and straight round to our right and out the nearest window. And we're going to scoot along the ledge here to our left and back up into the next window, which is Dahlia's bathroom. And in here we will find a bodyguard in the next room, who we can distract with the radio just by the sinks here. We're going to turn that off, on and then off again, and that's going to get the attention of our first target. So he's going to come in to investigate, and when he does, we can close the doors behind him, sneak up behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to take his outfit, and this guy needs to die via an accident, and I think a 3-story fall into a fashion show counts as an accident. So we're going to dump his body out of the window, and he ricochets off of the stage, and I'm wondering if his body will be discovered. And people are wondering why naked men falling from the rafters. So with that taken care of and our first target dealt with, we're going to re-don our suit, and we're going to retrace our steps back down to the ground floor, retrieving our silenced pistol on the way. So back out of the window, along the ledge, back into the attic, and out through the doors. We can make our way back down the stairs, past the frisk gentleman here, back into the dining room area. Be aware that there is a bodyguard and a server or waiter who do frequent this area outside of the room, and you are trespassing inside of the room, so just be aware of their locations. But once we have our silenced pistol, we can continue on down the stairs to the ground floor. We're going to run right the way along this hall to the other stairs, and then veer off round into the back area here, which is a trespassing area. And we're going to make our way down into the kitchens, and basically we're going to make our way back through the entire palace and retrieve our Tanto, which is on the stairwell. I did try and have this thing stashed up somewhere else, but it wasn't really an option. So on the way to the far end of the building, we are going to take out the surveillance system, because our next target is up on the first floor where there are numerous cameras. So we're going to take out the surveillance system, continue on through the ground floor, the basement floor of the palace, until we get to the far stairs, where we will find at the top of the stairs our Tanto. We're going to retrieve our Tanto, and we're going to retrieve the briefcase before making our way all the way back to the kitchen stairs. So all the way back through the basement area, through the wine cellars, and we're just going to wait here for the chef on the left to move away or have his back to us before we make our way into the stairwell. And our next target is one of the tech crew at the top of that stairwell, and he must be killed with a thrown weapon, namely our Tanto. So the chef is moving away as we speak, so we're just going to let him get out of eye line before moving on around into the kitchen stairwell. And at the bottom of the stairs, we're going to drop our briefcase. We will need that, and we will come back for it. We're going to select our Tanto, and we're going to make our way up to the top of the stairwell, where our target is awaiting us. And all we have to do is throw our bladed weapon here at his head. So that's 2 targets taken care of. Now, just for neat and tidiness, I am going to drag his body all the way back down to the bottom of the stairs, and we are going to hide his body in the closet provided. We have to come back down here anyway to retrieve our briefcase. So once we've got him safely stashed up in the cupboard provided here, we're going to retrieve our briefcase at the foot of the stairs, and we're going to make our way back up the top of the stairwell. And at the top of the stairwell here is where we're going to encounter a number of people. We are trespassing from this point, so anywhere we go now we're going to have to do this without being seen. So the 2 patrolling guards you can see there are one of our biggest problems, because they move around and around the first floor above the fashion show. There are also a technician and another guard just over by the sound stage here, and we need to get past them because the guard is looking roughly in this direction the whole time, and the tech guy will be looking roughly in the other direction the whole time. So one of them will get us coming and one of them will get us going. So what we're doing is we're just waiting here by this mount rack to our left, or to our right even, that you can use as a distraction, and the guard will go off to the bathroom, leaving us completely alone with the tech guy. So once the guard is out of the way, we're going to knock the tech guy out, we're going to grab his body, and we're going to hide his body in the crate that's just over by the stairwell we ascended. So with him safely tucked up, we're going to retrieve our briefcase, and we're now going to have a little weight in hand. So we're going to make our way back to the staircase just behind the doors here, and we're now going to have to wait for the 2 guards you can see who patrol to go through their patrol and pass us a second time. And we're also waiting for the guard in the bathroom to return, although he has once returned and left once again. So once the guards move off to the right, very shortly the guard we require will make his way back from the bathroom, and when he does, he will resume his position. Here he comes now, and we're going to take our briefcase and we're going to do a nice long throw and throw it at his head. So with him unconscious, we are going to collect up everything he drops, not the fireworks remote, just his gun. We're going to hide his body in the crate with the tech guy. Once he's safely tucked up, we can then once again retrieve our briefcase and move on to our third target, who is just around the corner here in one of these side rooms. There are 2 people in this room, and this is probably the trickiest target to get to. So I have decided to hedge my bets, and I'm going to lay a coin trap all the way to the closet in the corner of the room, and I'm now going to proceed to just continuously and ineffectually throw my briefcase against the wall, attracting no attention from anyone. Everyone just completely ignores me until I decide I've had enough of this. It's not working. It has worked in the past, but it's not working today, and so I'm going to throw the briefcase just inside the room there. Unfortunately, I was unable to retrieve the briefcase, and I've attracted the attention of the wrong person. So we're just going to hide behind the desk here, and the waiter who's coming along will collect up that briefcase and ignore the coins, and all we've got to do is get behind him and render him unconscious before he makes it to the doors. So once he's unconscious, we can hide his body in the closet provided, and now that he is no longer an issue, we don't have to worry about our coin trap anymore either. So we're going to retrieve all our coins and our briefcase, and all that's left for us to do now is enter the next room and decide how we're going to kill our target. And you could wait right here and push him off the balcony when he's at the balcony like he is now, or you could break his neck when he comes into the room. You could kill him with the Tanto, or if you've brought a different throwing weapon with you, use that. I've just decided to shoot him in the head. There we go. Now also, you can leave his body here, but I've decided in my infinite wisdom to drag his body into the next room and put him in the closet as well, just so that any random encounters or someone not paying attention and going off into a random room doesn't find his body. You'll notice as well we've also taken his outfit, and that will just make our egress from this floor back down to the ground floor a little bit easier, and it will also enable us to approach our fourth and final target, who is out the back of the palace just by the helicopter, and he is just around to our right here. Now there is a cylinder next to him which if you destroy will kill him, but because we're not in a guard's outfit and there are a number of people around, we can't just whip out our silenced pistol and shoot it, although you can do it and can get away with it. We have got the electrocution foam with us, so we may as well make use of it. So we've just dropped the phone in front of the guard, he has then picked it up, and we have triggered the phone, although he's in absolutely no hurry to answer the phone. It looks like he's going to finish his cigarette first. So this guy must be a true Frenchman, from what I understand of the French. I've never been there, although I do speak a little of the language. Not enough to get by, but he's finally going to put out his cigarette and answer the phone, and he will then get a nice electric shock, putting him back in his chair. So you wanted to smoke? There you go. You're definitely smoking now. So that is our fourth and final target taken care of. All that's left for us to do now is make good our escape, and you can run the risk of taking the helicopter exit, but my favourite exit in Paris is the wine cellar exit, or the basement exit, and there are no enforcers to us down here, so that's the one we're going to go for. So there we go, one more featured contract taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.